All right, shalom, shalom. All right, giving all praises, all glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. All right, double honor to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations to all you Akim out there. All right, preaching this truth throughout the four corners of the earth with truth and sincerity in your hearts and for the love of the gospel. All right, now coming at you again with another lesson. This lesson is going to be more so open forum, but more geared towards the rudiments of this world, man. How the Lord is in control of these people, and He cast the stumbling block before them. But mainly, He calls Esau Edom. He casts a stumbling block before our people by way of Esau Edom. He uses Esau Edom to come up with these ways that's contrary to the scriptures, so that our people can follow these ways, man. All right, this is Isaiah 29, and I start at 15 and 16. It says, "Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark." Now, who that sound like, man? That sound exactly like Esau Edom. That sound like that's his MO. You know, scripture talk about how his works is in the dark, and when the morning is light, he practices it because it's in the power of his hand to do so. No, he say he think about mischief before his bed, before he go to bed. You know, roughly paraphrasing. You know, so really, when this scripture was written, Isaiah was talking about his own people. He was talking about Israelites, man. But it applies to Esau Edom as well because of John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. All right? It applies to Esau Edom. It applies to all those that do wickedly, because they all think with the same mind. They all persuaded by the same spirit, man, the spirit of Satan, which is what? The spirit, the word Satan means adversary. All right? He's the deceiver, you know? That's why the scriptures say the deceive and the deceiver are his. In the book of Job. All right, keep going. It says 15. It says, "And their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us?" That's what Esau Edom say. All right, that's what our people say. But nowadays, our people don't even care who see them. They do their wickedness in the forefront, man, because the fear of the Lord is far from them. Just like Esau Edom, you know, just like Esau Edom. Verse 16 is a point. It says, "Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay." All right, what's the potter's clay? I get that in for you in a minute after I finish this. It says, "For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?" That's what these people say today. That's what they say when they go and change their gender, man. That's what they go when they say they believe in different gods. That's what they say when they go and make things of nature against of what it was intended to be. You know, they say, "Oh, whoever created this had no understanding. The Lord had no understanding when He created this, so let me make it in my image." All right, that's the new popular god, man. Because idols get worship off people by way of popularity, man. And the popular god today is the God do as thou wilt spirit, man. That's the spirit that this world today, this Western world, thrives in. Do as thou wilt. Do what you want to do, you know. But what does it say? That surely your turning of things upside down should be esteemed as a potter's clay. You want to get something?
I got a precept here.
Oh, yeah, I got it, bro.
This is 2 Timothy 3 and 2.
3 and 2.
Come on.
Let me put it up on my screen for the viewers. All right, 2 Timothy 3 and 2. Let me get up another ad. 2 Timothy.
Now, this is the precept that come to mind when you said that, you know.
You got it. I saw the second.
Worshiping on the, you know, this is the precept that came to mind when you said that people are starting to become worshipers of themselves.
Okay. 2 Timothy 3 and 2 started right at the point. It says, "For men shall be lovers of their own selves." It says, "shall be." You know, I started one. This know also that in the last days, all right, perilous times shall come.
That's it right there. Like, we're in the last days. And that's why you see these characteristics of the people that is about to describe in verse 2. Because we are in those last days where prophecy is speaking.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers. That goes into pride. People that have pride, they don't do things behind closed doors. You know, they want to be seen. You know, they want to be lifted up. They want to be lofty. So proud blasphemers, they don't even blaspheme behind closed doors and is in fear of what people might say or in fear of what people might do to them. Because in the ancient world, they did it behind closed doors, you know, in the days of Ezekiel. But now they do it out in the open because of what? That popularity, man. That lovers of their own selves. Proud blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful and unholy.
That's talking about that disobedient to parents. Like 90% of our parents don't care about this truth. That's talking about spiritual parents, man. You know, disobedient to your spiritual parents that have taught you the correct way to go, but then you're going against them through your pride, man. You know, so this is some of the characteristics that the people are having these days, the ones who are going against Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Absolutely. Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of Yahweh. And that's the point. That's what that falls into the love of the world, man. What's that? 2 John? No, 1 John. 1 John 2 and 14. 1 John 2 and 14. 2 and 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. For if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. It said lovers of what did it say? Lovers of what did it say? Lovers of let me go back.
What is that, the Moses?
No. 2 Timothy 3. Lovers of pleasures. That's what it was. Lovers of pleasures. That's the lust of the flesh, man. Lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh. That goes back into the lust of the flesh. You know, that falls into the category of the world, man. You know, that's why one thing about life, you know, nobody asks to be here in this hellhole, and it's unlawful for us to go and take our own life because that's selfish, man. You don't live your life in service for yourself. Now, in this world we live in today, they live their life in service of their self. They got to please their self, but this life is for servitude for another. That's why we live this life. We didn't ask to be here. Our parents got together, you know, the Lord brought our parents together, had a baby, and here we are. You didn't ask to be here, but we stay and fight the fight because people rely on us to do this work, man. People rely, the Spirit guides us to not only preach this work, but also to take care of our families, man, to take care of our loved ones and our people who we love. That's what life is about, not your own self, you know. It's trapping up here. But yeah, man, go back to that Isaiah. You know, so basically, that segue was about how the spirit of the spirit back then was the same spirit today. You know, people was in the same spirit back then. It's just a higher vibration now. But just like on the left hand side, it's the same on the right. There's just as high vibration in the spirit too. All right, let me show you what the potter's clay is. Let me get Jeremiah 18 right now. Jeremiah 18 and 1 says, and the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah, and the word which came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, arise and go down to the potter's house, and there I will cause thee to hear my words. When I went down to the potter's house, and behold, he wrought a work on the wheels. All right, so a potter is making his work, which is pottery on the wheel that he turns for vessels. It says, and the vessel that he made of clay was marred. When you look up that word marred, it means not seemly in the sight of the Creator. All right, whoever created it, when it was marred, it was damaged, or it was something that the Creator didn't like about it. All right, so it was marred. It had a blemish, or it wasn't shaped right. It was something that he didn't like about it. It said it was marred in the hand of the potter, so he made it again another vessel, as seemed good to the potter to make it. And then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, O Israel, cannot I do with you as this potter, saith the Lord? Behold, as the clay is in the potter's hand, so are ye in my hand, O house of Israel. So that's what's at the turning of things upside down. That's the words of the Lord, man. The turning of things upside down is the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And it said, shall be esteemed as the potter's clay, as if the Lord said it himself. So the things that Esau say is going to be esteemed as if the Lord commanded you to do it. You know, like this, the new fad now is being all weird and bugged out, man.